je notais, je faisais les sacs.
Ça fait combien de temps depuis que la création est dehors, depuis que tu travailles, tout ça avec la création?
Bon, je dois dire franchement que ça fait exactement 3 semaines.
Introducing Sagine Zizi. Our native of Haiti is one of the first women to have launched a line of handbags dedicated to all. Zizi Creation saw its birth in the year 2015 with its collection of handbags, which reflected one aspect of the Haitian heritage. Through her participation in several fellowship programs, the founder of Zizi acquired much knowledge in the design, launch, and business model of her craft. These days, with a new style and new collection, Zizi is yet again making its way to the top. Join us on Sunday, April 6th at 4:30 p.m. EST to discuss entrepreneurship, business, culture, and arts. Again, Sunday, April 6th, Instagram Live, Youth Agency International HT, 4:30 p.m. EST. I look forward to seeing all of you there. Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Sunday to all of you. Thank you so much for everyone who is going to join this live, and thank you so much for everyone who is going to catch the replay of this particular live. First things first, you guys know that I am live from Port-au-Prince, Haiti. I am live, and at times you may hear a few noise that unfortunately I can't do too much about it. So I want to apologize already if you hear the dogs barking, if you periodically are hearing some gunshots in the neighborhood, noise, cars, motorcyclists, all of these noise. I really want to apologize in advance if you are hearing those particular noise. Thank you so much. I am always so excited to do the conversation series with you guys, to talk to my guests. It also it's always very not daunting, but to see how people are a little nervous to do these things. And a lot of the times those are people who are, in front of the camera. So for today, we have the beautiful Sagine that we are going to have as part of our conversation series. My connection and my relationship with Sagine dates back to 2015 when the both of us participated in the very first natural hair show that was here in Port-au-Prince. In Sagine not only was a model, but she was also launching for the very first time her collection of handbags. And I was so amazed. She was really, really sweet. She was kind. She was driven. And she was just letting me know around that time as far as like how the collection started, how she launched. And over the years, it was really, really, really amazing for me to see the journey. Right, Sagine just continued, she pushed through, and I felt that she was really someone that I wanted to bring forward, because even with her jewelry collection, her handbag collection, everything has evolved, everything changed, everything is so polished. You could see the growth of the artist, you could see the growth of the individual who is now a part of one of Haiti's top, very, very much so, top artists. So, ladies and gentlemen, please forgive the stupid dog. She is something else. Please forgive her, but let's invite Sagine. I think she already sent me a request. I haven't seen her in over 10 years, guys, believe it or not. So a lot of the times when I do those conversations with people, oh my God, look at
Hello.
you.
Hi.
Hi. Oh my God. I was just telling people that I haven't seen you in over 10 years. A
That's
lot of the
true.
times when we do those conversations, it's like, it's such a it's such a great honor for me to see people that I haven't seen in such a long time, people who are continuing to do the work. And just first of all, thank you so much for being a part of the conversation series. Moi konen ke ou vraiment nervous parce que ou dit que anglais a pas pour ou pas besoin de être tout problème. OK? N'a fait va et vient moun yo konen que moi c'est un monde qui trilingual, so moi j'ai un public qui beaucoup plus anglophone parce que communauté moi beaucoup plus monde qui pas nécessairement haïtien et moi toujours aimé kembe langue anglais pour yo capable connaître vraiment le moi j'ai invité type de monde que moi invité. So I know that you are going to do excellent. OK, n'a parlé côté au senti que ou envie parler français, n'a parlé français, côté au senti vous voulez parler créole, n'a parlé créole, c'est pas un problème ma chérie. Tu es belle by the way. Tu es vraiment vraiment belle.
Toi aussi.
Merci. Merci ma chérie. Oui, pour le moment ça fait longtemps depuis que, you know, moi pas peint pour comme. So I was like, bon, moi retourner commencer peint tes cheveux pour comme, you know, faire tes affaires pour comme ça, moi, on commencer faire ça. Sagine, you know what? Today, I really am so honored to have you here. And first and foremost, let's talk a little bit about your background as far as like, where did you grow up, you know, and how was it growing up in Haiti? And tell us about your collection of handbags. How did you started it? How did you found it? Like, tell us about the beginning years.
Um, that's a lot of questions. Okay, I'm happy to be with you tonight. I'm happy that you invited me. It's been a long time, a long time. Trust me. And I can start by saying that, as mentioned before, my name is Sagine, and most people call me Sazi because of my collections. Okay, I grew up and raised in Port-au-Prince, Haiti. I I I like to dance. I like singing. I love to love. Everyone around me knows that. And what else I can say? I really love fashion. I love fashion, and I have another passion that is natural medicine, the plants and everything. I really love that. Well, you knew that already, right? No, never told you. Well, sorry about that. Now you know. Um, I always say that my mom teach me how to sew, and I really wanted to continue in her with her path, right? She, I wanted to be a fashion designer, but I did not really want to make clothes. I wanted to do bags instead because as a designer, if I have a brand, I think it should be me, that should be the first ambassador of my brand. So I would never like, okay, let me have a collection and then I should be wearing it all the time, right? So I'm I don't know how to say that. I'm too fashionista. So I really, you know, and what can I say? After I finished high school, I studied diplomacy and international relationship. I also studied entrepreneurship because I really wanted to be an entrepreneur. And I have many I had uh, many trainings about management and leadership. about crafting, about designing, and yes. So that's it. I think about your next question. You asked me how did I start with Sazi, right? Right? Okay. I use thanks, sir. Okay, when I start with Sazi, the first thing is that I wanted to do something to help my people, the people in the rural area where I used to be, where I used to live in Port-au-Prince. And the first thing I wanted to do something that I really like, and like while helping people with it. So I started Sazi creation, and at that time I really did not have like support. But you know how it is in Haiti. It is very difficult to find financial or loan, anything that can help you start in your business, right? Or grow in your business. So I was like, okay, so let me work, let me, you know, save some money, and then after that I can start Sazi. So after saving some money, I left my job, and then I start work. I start Sazi creation, and that's where you met me at the fashion fair, the fashion show. You remember at that time that was the launching of Sazi creations, and when so Sazi creations is a fashion company that specializes in designing and producing high quality leather bags for men and women. We we have a range wild of products such as backpacks, crossbodies, and purses, key rings. We have other accessories like phone case and others. We we our purpose is to our purpose is to enhance the Asian fashion industry through trainings and events, and to empower women artisans. That's why that's why we collaborate with Asian women, with local artisans, mostly Asian. I'm sorry, local women. That's what that's the word I was looking for. Sorry. We and then we we get the materials we using in manufacturing our products from them, and we have helped them to develop their skills and to improve the quality of their products. We also provide training to rural women, as I mentioned before, in craft and sewing, and we 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 give them skills to that will help them to become economically independent, and that's the most thing for me. I don't
Wow,
know if you
that
have another question
yes.
because I keep
I'm
talking.
just like, no, that's fine because
Okay.
one thing that I need for people to understand is that when I do those conversations, I'm learning because là que moi rencontre un monde tant là n'a parlé, nous n'a parlé, mais c'est pas nécessairement que ou pas bam tout détail compagnie, ou pas bam tout détail comment que compagnie commencé. So when I meet people and I have those conversations, either when people send me their biography or when people like you are talking to me,
Mm-hmm.
then I get to understand the behind the scene. Because the conversation series, what we do here is I'm outlining and I'm bringing forth for people to understand these are the people that I have in my network, but these are the people that are working at an excellent level. A lot of people do handbags, but not everybody is Sazi Création. Not everybody is working at a certain level of excellence. So by hearing you talk, see, this is a lot of things. Well, first, I have to tell people that you've been super, super busy. So to give me that little time today was a lot, because I didn't know that you actually went to school for entrepreneurship. You went to school for management, right? So
Yes.
those are all of the things that are shaping the business that you have as well. Because it's not like, okay, I'm going to start a business and I'm just going to do something. It's actually the background behind it. It's actually the, okay, let me start an entrepreneurship because this is something that I want to do, but I not only want to make a living out of it, I actually want to empower people in my community. And this is really, really big, because people who are doing arts are not necessarily seeing that a lot of the times people who come from third world countries, when we
Mhm.
are bringing forth a business, the business has two facets. So, ou pas simplement fè sa zi paske ou reme fashion, paske ou vle fè un bagay ki bel, paske ou vle montre valeur et qualité produit pa ou, men wap fè li paske ou même tout ou vle supporter en communauté, ou même tout ou vle empower a community. So,
Exact.
soccer, the thing that I want to know, which we are jumping in the next question, is that when did that idea start? The idea about, okay, I really want to empower people. Is it when you decided, like, and also because utingin wa festazi creation, and you could have like done it and it just kind of like something for fun? When did you actually have the idea that, okay, you know what, I actually want to turn my creation into a successful business? And when did you tell yourself that I not only want to have it as a successful business, but I also want to make sure that I'm empowering people? When did those thoughts starts to come?
You know, in Haiti, the people, like, you know, that, I mean, what I can say is that the first thing I can say is that I love helping people. I really love helping people. When I have people around me that growing with me, this really makes me happy. But I really wanted to help the people in my community. And remember, I said before, that was the first reason I studied Sazi creation. Yes, I love fashion. I wanted to have my own brand, but I I wanted to do it with purpose, because seeing the women in Haiti not how can I say that? You can imagine that you have your diploma and you can't really find a nice job, or you can't find any job at all, right? And you can you imagine the women that did not have the chance to go to school, neither having the chance to study something, to, to continue and to do, like, to find money, to, you understand, to live the life and everything. But I was like, okay, so I would prefer to help them, like teaching them how to sew, teaching them how to do crafting, teaching them how to become economically independent. So we can, in that way, we can balance the economy, like with the men, most men work and most of them find a better job than women. So I was like, okay, so let me help them. But that was the first thing. It's not like I studied Sazi and then I was like, okay, so let me help them. No, the first thing was helping them and then finding a way to help them. So since I wanted to be a fashion designer, I wanted to have my own brand. I was like, okay, so let me start my brand, and I will train them. I will make them work for me, and which is what I did. I said did because I stopped it since I left Haiti now, and then I'm living in the US actually. And the thing is, um, after I train them, I don't just train them and then leave them alone like that. I train them, I help them to find jobs, like, the best ones, I keep them. I keep them, I offer them jobs in Sazi Creations. Some of them, I help them, I help them find job in other, how do you call that again? Workshops. And some of them was like, Sazi, I don't want to work anywhere. I just want to have my own business. How can you help me? So I help them, from scratch. I mean, about everything. How to do business, how they can start, how they can hire people, how they can continue everything. And sometimes when we have the chance, I forgot to tell you too that we used to we organize event, and this event, well, they are fashion events, and most of them, in general, we just get take 50% from the benefit to organize these trainings for them. So, and with this money too, sometimes we use it to help them start in their own business. So that's usually what we do in general.
Wow, that's really awesome. This is I guess the both of us are entrepreneurs. I mean, I run the youth agency, which is an entrepreneurial platform. So I'm looking at it, I'm like, this is a woman that I don't have to teach anything, because a lot of the time when I work with people who only have like a business in mind, or people who are strictly in the creative field, what I train them on is to make sure that the business that they have also have a different component, right? A lot of times, entrepreneurs are not aware of that if they don't participate in certain trainings and certain programs. And a lot of the time, those programs are foreign programs that people are not really going to find those programs here in Haiti unless, these are platforms that are more international platforms that are teaching people, especially in a country like Haiti, how to yes, you are doing this business, but make sure that it has a different component, because what you do when you do things like that is the aspect that you have of, okay, let me create different event, and I'm going to take a percentage of those events and I'm going to put it into training. And also what it does is you can get a lot of fundings in collaboration with nonprofit sectors and doing things like that can support your business as well. So it's really, really interesting to hear. But it's also, I know that your background, I know that you participated in some top trainings, from the US Embassy. So I don't know if you wanted to share a little bit about that aspect of your journey, like the trainings that you actually received to make sure that you are fully equipped about the work that you do over at Sazi Creation.
Okay, the US government have a program named YLI, Young Leaders of the Americas Initiative, professional fellowship. And when I heard about it, I was like, okay, I should definitely participate. Then I start asking questions. I start searching about it. Then I applied for it. And then after applying, and it was I can't say that it was a very long process, but for me it was long because I was very excited about it and I could not wait. I was impatient. And I can say that after, I think they choose from between, it was around 500 people that applied, and they only choose 9 people from that amount. 9 people, 9 entrepreneurs, I can say, and I was part of it. I was one of them. And so the thing is that I came in the US. We had to travel to the US to, because it's an exchange program. It was in 2018. And since I am in the fashion industry, they sent me in Chicago for about 1 month and a half. Yes, 1 month and a half. I spent it in another fashion company. So it was that we were exchanging our knowledge, learning from each other, from our country, from our culture. I mean, it was nice. And then while being there, they also teach us. We had a training about entrepreneurship. I cannot say it was about 5 months. Don't really remember, but it was about 5 months the training. And it was a nice experience for me, and this really helped me because it helped me, and I cannot say enlarge. It helped me develop my skills in entrepreneurship. It helped me, I met people, like-minded people, more entrepreneurs, more people in fashion and different field also. And well, for me it was a very great experience. And I really liked it.
Wow, I'm learning a lot because I didn't know that Royal AE was an exchange program. I tried to participate in it
Yes,
as
it
well, but
is.
it was not open for, it was strictly open for people who are Haitian, like who carry a Haitian passport. So unfortunately, I was not able to participate in that program, but it's nice to hear that not only that you got to go to Chicago and experience that exchange, but also you were part of out of 500 people, you were like part of the 9 people that they only chose.
Yes,
So that means that the application that you sent and the way that you conducted, your application, because I usually participate in those things and I know that they are very strict. Le
yes,
choisi moun, they are
yes.
very, very strict.
We
The
have
application process is.
interview, we have many applications, we have many. It was a long process.
Yes, so that means that you are very tough. But I've always known that, Sazi. One of the things that I admire, I don't know, like in the interview that we're doing now, I don't know if it's because like we're talking English, it's like you a little bit nervous, but like tu es une personne réellement bien, like tu aimes sourire quand tu présentes, like tu es passionné de ce que tu fais. La première fois que je t'ai rencontré, c'était the first interview that we did together. It's like you were so excited. You were telling me about, Sazi creation and how it launched. And où t'es fait
Oui.
commencer, it was only like a few weeks when you decided to bring
Trois
all of the
semaines, précisément.
voilà, 3 semaines. Et puis tu as décidé de venir avec les produits in the fashion show. And one of the things that I've noticed, because I checked, I went online and I looked at your website, is that the design have changed, the style has changed, the logo has changed. In the beginning, I remembered when we were showing the bag, it was the typical, more common bags that people find here in Haiti, with avec le tissu, tout ça, avec, a little bit of the design of the veve, which
Yes.
was very, very, very popular around that time. But now when I'm looking at your collection, it's sexy, it's classy, it's all letter, the colors are beautiful,
Thank you.
the logo is very chic, it's very nice, like you could see an elevation. And even with the bigger bags, I don't know, guys, when you are done, really go onto her website. Spring is here. We're going to have like May, graduation is coming, Mother's Day is coming, Yes.
please check those websites because her bag collection, it's everything. And I'm seeing the bigger bags have, it's just very different, Sagine, very, very different. I was telling you that, very elegant. And this is what I love about people that I bring into those conversations. It's kind of like, how did the mindset go from 2015 and for you to change? Like, what was the thought process behind that, in that evolution process of 10 years, pretty much 10 years? What was that thought process for you to change and to do the letter ones, to do the crossbody? Do you create all your designs, or do you have people who work with you that help you create those designs? How do you come up with different collection?
I I usually create my own design. I don't have anyone helping me creating my design, but in the future, yes, I will have a team doing that under my supervision. So when I started Sazi Creation, I started doing. Remember, I mean, I learned how to make bags by myself, and I started doing making them with fabrics. But I was still searching about my style. I did not know yet what my style is. So I touch a little bit of each one. Like I made the ones with fabrics, and then people like them. People like them. They buy them. Then I was like, okay, so let me try the leather. Let me try this. Let me try that. Remember, I had I had a collection that I did not use any fabric to do it. It was sizzle, what we call jute in French. Ok, comment you dit ça en something like that, right? The sizzle. So I had a collection made from sizzle, and but what I really love is making the leather bags. You know, as I said before, I was still searching. I was still looking for my style. What should I do? What is the best thing to do? And even when I started entrepreneurship, I still take some trainings, about entrepreneurship, just to know what should I do, what should I, just to pour me faire skills, mettre skills
Développer skill pour t'approfondir, pour t'approfondir.
pour
Absolutely.
m'approfondir, exactement. So, yes, what I have to say is every collection have a different design. Every collection is inspired with a different thing. So the first collection used to be in fabric, and then the second collection was in sizzle. After the sizzle, then I was like, okay, the leather is my thing. That's it. So I'm going to make my bags in leather and never change and keep it. And
Why
you know,
why was the letter your thing? Is it because it was easier access, or did you prefer it? Was it personal, or was it more like manufacturing? It's easier to have it. It's different on the market. Why was the letter the one that you stuck with?
the leather is more difficult to manufacture than the fabric ones or any other ones. The leather is the more difficult one. You have to know how to make it. So I had some trainings. I learned how to use the leather. And the leather is more luxurious, is more classic, is more, you know, and when you buy a leather bag, you invest in something. You don't just buy a bag so you can go out and, be greedy with it and then that's all. No, that's not all. You invest your money. If you buy a car, like while you leave the dealer with the car, it start um the value start. I don't hear you.
It starts to decrease. The value
Yes,
starts to decrease.
okay, yes, it start to decrease. The value is decreasing. But when you buy a bag, you invest in a bag. I prefer saying investment. In 10 years later or 5 years later, if you have a problem, for example, and you need money, you can sell it for, like, let's say that you buy a bag for $1,000 today. In 10 years or 5 years, it will depend. You can sell this bag for $10,000 if you want. So, that was the first thing. I was like, I have to leave the fabric. But I did not want to leave the fabric totally. I wanted to have my personal touch on them. That's the reason why you see the Sunset collection, the collection before our collection, the last one. You will see that I have some fabric on them, even when it's leather, but I put some fabric of them. The African fabric on them just to design them. And I like to be original but while staying classic. And you can see that in this collection I had like the handle, the horn handles, everything. I really like using bull horn in my products. But with the last one, I could not do that because, my artisan, because of the actual situation in Haiti, the artisan, they left where they used to work. Some of them died. Some of them moved to Provence. Some of them travel. So I could not keep up with the horn. Yes. But I think I should. Maybe you never know. In the future, I will find a way to deal with it.
Yes, absolutely. This is, I don't know if you still have bags with that collection? This is beautiful. The one with the horns. It's just so different. Those are the ones that I saw and I was like, and my jaw just dropped. And I was like, no, because everybody has a thing. A lot of women are shoes, they talk about shoes. I'm a bag lover. I am the person who is unafraid to drop the amount of money that I need for a bag. I feel like when you have the right bag, it's a statement in itself. And like you said, it's such an investment. I don't know. I've never been a shoe person because I just feel like you just use shoe to walk. But maybe somebody who is like a shoe lover is going to tell me, oh my God, no, like I love shoes. But I feel like a bag, it's just such a statement. And what I love with the newest collection that you have is the way in which you have a different pricing, because you have prices that are not necessarily up there, considering that the manufacturing of your products is very, very, it's all the way to Haiti. The manufacturing of your products comes from Haiti, so it's not overpriced, and the bags are big and the bags are leather made with the horn. It's just so different. I don't know, do you have a few pieces here that you want to showcase? I don't know, do you have a few bags that you
Are
want to
you
show
talking
us?
about
Oh,
the
please tell me that you have
collection?
anything. Like, do you have a few from the Zizit collection here?
Of
Because
course.
I mean, all of your bags. Okay, let us see like a few of them. Can you bring it still so that we could see?
I can show some, not the bags, but the purses and the
Okay,
laptop
so
case
yeah,
and the
definitely
bag.
show us.
Like,
Yeah, show us whatever you have, because I really, look at this, guys. I really want you to see this. This is a clutch, if I'm not mistaken.
yes,
Yes.
but I use it for laptop too, for laptop and tablet.
Hmm. This
Yes.
is really nice. I love this green, for the summertime, for the springtime, guys. I'm telling you, mes amis, pas bote tout ça, qui te m'achete tout, please. This is so beautiful.
Yes, I
And do you
have
have
these
any other
ones.
one?
I have these ones.
Oh my God, this is gorgeous. Oh my God. This is, oh my God, this is gorgeous. That's how you wear this one. This is,
Yes.
guys, do you see?
And just dedicate
Don't
that
tell
food.
me I'm not putting you on with luxury stuff. Go shop. I'm telling you, leave some for me too. Please leave me some. Please leave me some.
And
Oh my
this is the
God.
things I have from Sunset Collection.
This is
And
so beautiful. Put it up a little bit so that we could see. Oh my God, guys. Yes. Oh my God. This is like, how many do you have? Because I don't want this to blow up and for people to say that they can't find it.
no,
I don't want people to get mad.
about the Sunset Collection, I don't really have much bags left from it.
Okay,
But
I
they can
gotta
still,
talk to you
yes,
in
they can
private
still
because
find some on the website, but I don't really have a lot of
okay.
them. But the new collection, let me show you the backpacks. They can go and buy. This is the
This
back.
is, oh my God. This is a beautiful, this is for men and women. I
Yes,
could
it's
see
limited.
myself gifting this to a man. All hand letter made, guys. Open it, Sagine. Open it a little bit so that they can see the inside of it, if you don't mind, so that they get to see a little bit of the depth,
I
if
have
it
other.
has pocket in it, if it doesn't
Yes,
have pocket in
it
it.
is not
Look at the colors. Look at the
me.
contrast of the colors. Oh my God, this is beautiful.
Thank you.
Fonty,
And
yeah, Fonty met el pi ba pou nou we. Oh my God, guys, this is beautiful, beautiful. This is on your website, correct?
yes,
And guys, the website is pinned here. She dropped the website as well. Sazi Collection. What's your website,
hi,
Sazi?
Mazeka Boaz. Hi, Wit.
What's your website, Sazi?
Uh, let me write it.
Mhm. Now, I know that you are living currently in the United States, right? One thing that I want to know is how are you marketing your products? Do you only market? Because I'm looking at this and it's kind of like everyone should have access to those bags. Do you only stay within your community or do you venture off? Where do you participate? Like what's going on with Sazi? I know that you still do events? What's your spring calendar? What does your spring calendar looks like? And can you tell us about, like let me know if you market your products outside of the Haitian community.
Okay. First of all, as you can see, my bags have an international standard. Because I don't really. I mean, my brand is not only for Asians. I want my Asian people, I would love my Asian people to buy my products, to wear my products, but it's not only for them. I do it for, my brand is for everyone that love bags, that want, a classic bag, something to, and I participate to a lot of fashion shows and fashion fairs, fashion events or other events. Um, and they are not usually like Asian events. I participate in all events. Once I can go there and sell, so I just participate. That's the first thing for me.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
It's okay.
Now that you are like, how is the manufacturing process going? Are you still manufacturing with people here in Haiti? You are not here, tell us a little bit about that because I know that the situation in Port-au-Prince and Haiti in general is insufferable. So can you tell us a little bit about the manufacturing process of your collection? Is it very, very difficult for you or, how is that going?
Unfortunately, I had to close down my workshop in Haiti because of the actual situation down there. I could not keep up with it, and which is one of the reasons why I left Haiti to, you know, um, go somewhere else because I did not want to let my baby girl die down there. Yes, the first thing is, yeah, I left Haiti just because I wanted to, you know, I wanted to give Stasi a better life. I wanted to give to Stasi the opportunity to grow, the opportunity to, you know, to develop herself. And yeah, what was your next question? I forget.
No, I was reading that, and I was also asking about the training program, but I'm assuming that you no longer do the training because you closed down
Yes,
the workshop.
because yes, I can't do it anymore. But it's not like I don't want to do it anymore. As you just said, it's because of the situation. But I'm still looking on how to do it, to still doing it. Even when I don't continue doing it in Haiti, I want to do it where I am actually, but I still want to do it in Haiti. In the future, let's see how things are, or maybe if I should do it like in in another place, like I'm talking about the province, or I don't know where exactly where God will send me, but I really want to do it somewhere else, but still in Haiti, not in Port-au-Prince for now, but somewhere in Haiti.
Wow. Well, Sagine, I really, really, really enjoyed having you. I learned a lot. I know that you are a woman that is extremely determined. I learned so much from women like yourself. Your collection is amazing. Outside of your website, where can people, I mean, you are in the US, like, do you have a shop? Where can people come by and look for those products because they are beautiful, girl. Outside of the website, is there a particular place that people can come and find your products?
I have, yeah, outside of my website, people can find me via Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Well, everywhere. They can find me everywhere. I'm on Amazon too, actually. Yes.
Excellent. So, well, thank you so much. Your design are amazing. Your bags are amazing. And, through this conversation, I really hope that not only my public, but everyone is going to check it out because I feel like the work that you are doing is amazing. And I know that when Haiti gets to really, really be where it needs to be, that you're going to come back and you're going to continue to invest also in the women in Haiti. And as you say, you are continuing and you are looking for ways to empower other people in the United States. So I hope that anyone who is going to catch this conversation and who is interested in partnering with you, collaborating with you, can just email you. Do you want to drop your email information? I know that your page is right here at Sazi Création. You have your website right here, which is www.sazicreation.com. Is there any particular way that people can join you if they want to have access to you?
Yes. Hold on 1 minute. Okay. If someone want to email me, they can email me from sorry, they can email me via talk to us at sazicreations.com. Talk to us at sazicreation.com, and they can also join me on the phone. It's 561-331-1823. They can use WhatsApp, they can call me directly, anything. They can send a message if they want
Okay.
to.
Oh my God. Thank you so very much. I know you have such a busy schedule. I really want to thank you for coming here and for sharing a little bit about your knowledge, a little bit about the work that you do with Sazi Creation, where it started. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And hopefully this is not going to be the end of it. I look forward to collaborating with you in the future. You never know what is going to come out of this. Thank you so much for
Well,
being
you
here with
never
me
know.
today. Bye, my
Thank you
love.
for inviting me. It was a pleasure being with you tonight. And I really appreciate that. And I am congratulating you for what you are doing, for your job. You're always supporting others. You're always helping people, which is what I love doing too. That's why I appreciate you. So thank you again. So hope we collaborate in the future. Bye bye everyone. Thank you.